I know.
Today, by the way, the Secret Service director is set to brief lawmakers on the apparent security failures at Saturday's Trump rally. I don't think we have to say apparent security failures.
Yeah, former Secret Service agent Dan Emmett joins us now. Dan, you've been watching the coverage. You do this for a living. What stands out from you, and what question would you lead with today if you're Tom Cotton or somebody else questioning the Secret Service?
My
Dan?
first question would probably be, how the hell did this happen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the perimeter?
It's
you
a
got
pretty
so
open
close
question,
to the perimeter?
but it's one that needs addressing and maybe given an opportunity just to kind of talk about it. But essentially what you had was a shooter on top of a building that should not have been there. And that should have been a police post. Someone should have been up there. And they were not. So whether or not it was directly her fault is irrelevant. She's in charge of the organization, is like the captain of a ship that hits the reef, even though the captain may be asleep at the time. That's just how it works. And so she should be having a retirement party here pretty soon, in my view.
Hey, Dan, who determines the perimeter? Because Secret Service is blaming the local Pennsylvania police for not securing the rooftop. But when an AR is able to shoot 600 yards and this guy was 130 yards from the stage, why wasn't the perimeter larger, and who determines the perimeter?
Okay, first thing we need to talk about is the fact that Donald Trump is a former president, A lot of people have been addressing this situation as if he is a current sitting president. He doesn't get the same package that a sitting president gets. Site agents are limited by the people that they're given and the resources that they have to operate with for a former president. And a lot of the resources are tied up at the convention. A lot of them are tied up doing other things. And so there were not enough agents there. He was relying mostly on the local police to help with that perimeter. As far as who determines it, the site agent himself will determine that. The outer perimeter, though, is normally manned by uniformed police officers.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we have seen the last of our outdoor rallies, unless they use that bulletproof glass, which we've seen in the past. Mr. Emmett, thank you very much for giving us your expertise today.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.